Hi everybody. We're a day late due to some travel, and it seems that internet is very hard to get at 36,000 feet. So let's get this party started. We all get frustrated in life. Of course, frustration, difficulty, and challenging are part of trading, especially when we're new at it. It's totally fine and definitely part of the journey. Some indicators are more difficult than others, both in design, application, and signal identification. That, too, is part of the journey. That being the case, let's go back to something simple, just for a few minutes. We'll be looking at an indicator so simple that it's been a staple of every market since 1901. Coincidentally, it's the indicator that most people first learn since it's the easiest to understand. Today we'll cover that old favorite, the simple moving average. Yes, that's the one you're thinking about. The one we use when testing volume indicators. There's nothing unique about it, we just chose it for consistency and illustrative purposes. It appears to us as a price overlay, single line signal, baseline. The formula is quite simple and easy to plot. Prior to computers, that's all traders had, so complex formulas across multiple securities would have required an assistant. Is it reliable? Well, that depends. Many traders over the years have used varying combinations to create indicators and even entire systems based on moving averages, including concepts known as the death and golden cross. They have nothing to do with religion, but they do sound authoritative, right? What exactly are they? The death cross is created when a shorter moving average crosses below a longer moving average, specifically the SMA 50 and the SMA 200. This indicates that price has turned towards downtown and shorts, or a reduction in price, are the expectation. Of course, the negative connotation of the whole death thing parallels the sentiment of a falling price. Conversely, the golden cross happens when the SMA 50 crosses over the SMA 200, indicating that price is on the rise and everything is, well, golden. Naturally, we don't adhere to such practices and beliefs because we can trade either long or short with equal enthusiasm, and happiness comes as profits from both directions. Ever hear of Bill Williams? He's got his own collection of moving average based indicators, which are included in the box set on the MT4 platform. Just Google moving average systems and see what comes up. Even with the many thousands of indicators available, you can still find a significant number of those who subscribe to the lowly moving average with vim and vigor. The most popular use of the moving average, like the death and golden cross, are varying crossover systems. Some are fixed values, some are Fibonacci based, and some are based on hidden values derived by an author who believes they have dialed into an inner universal truth. So, now that we're all caught up, let's take a look at the SMA 20 on the New Zealand dollar against the Singapore dollar chart with a quick analysis to see how this lowly long time tool does as a baseline. We'll pick it up here and see how things go. Okay, a winner right out of the gate, a good start. Let's see what happens next. Another winner. So far, so good. And we've got our first loser with that price reversal. Mark it up and move on. Another loser. With this sideways market, it's going to happen. That was a pretty one. Profits on both parts of your trade. And again, with the sideways market and a loser. Granted, your algorithm would have kept you out of that move. We got a small trade there. At least the first half would have brought in profits before that sideways mess. We had some volatility there and a possible win depending on your ATR and how quick your algorithm reacted after that long, short, long. All right, that worked out pretty good. Well, that was just ugly. It happens. Most likely you'd have been on the sidelines looking at other pairs during that period of the sideways market. Still not a great market and a meh trade. Maybe you might have caught profit on the first half before that reversal. And we've got more sideways action. It's just part of the game. And we're back in the money big time. Great trade. We don't have much volatility in the market, and something that we want to zoom in for a closer look. As a friendly reminder and public service announcement, remember that even though a long candle did cross below the signal line, it closed above, which means it was never a short signal. Just ooh. More sideways market action, and we're on the sidelines looking elsewhere. That was a nice trendy run to capture profits before it flattened out again. And we're currently in a long trade based on that most recent signal. We're in profits closing our first half and riding the second half up with smiles. We're sure you notice that this market seems to follow a pattern of trends and flat markets before trending again. Nice for the SMA when it's trending, but not so much when it's flat. We also wanted to focus your attention on this particular analysis. If you look close, you can see when the strategy tester opens the trades as indicated by the green dashed line. Once the trade closes, it traces a line between the open and close points. We've brightened it up for visibility. You can actually test this indicator yourself with the strategy tester by choosing Expert Advisor, then clicking on the Moving Average Expert script. Just be aware that it doesn't follow our rules and is an opposite type of signal test. But it's still fun and gives you a chance to fool around with some features of the platform. If you're looking for results, we updated the blog with a bit more current data for your review. Contrary to rumors, VP does not use this as part of his algorithm, although he does seem to mention it a lot. We, being No Nonsense Forex and Stonehill Forex, have adopted the SMA 20 for the simple fact that it provides consistency with well-known indicators for both comparative and illustrative purposes. The simple moving average is already included in the MT4 indicator collection, so we'll not be adding it to the indicator library. Simple or complicated, financial help will not be found in our camp. It's just not a thing we do, and we really feel that it's not needed. You can learn to trade for yourself, and we're here to help you along the way. Our only goal is to make you a better trader.